Have you ever felt like your dog just knows what you're feeling? Like they can read your emotions, your body language, and even the words you speak sometimes better than people? That's because they can. Dogs are master observers, and they use their five senses in incredible ways to interpret our moods, intentions, and even our unspoken signals. Welcome back to Animal Wonder, the place where animal behavior finally makes sense. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of canine perception. We'll explore how your dog uses sight, smell, sound, taste, and touch to understand you they're human and connect with you on an almost psychic level. Whether you're a new dog parent or have been living with dogs your whole life, this video will completely change how you see the way your pup sees you. Let's begin. Dogs are sensory specialists. Dogs don't just see the world, they experience it through a rich combination of senses. While humans rely heavily on vision, dogs use a blend of smell, hearing, sight, and more to understand their environment and the people in it. Their senses are wired not just for survival, but for communication. And over thousands of years of domestication, dogs have become experts at interpreting human behavior using those very senses. The superpower, smell. Your dog's nose is a biological miracle. While we have around 5 million scent receptors, dogs have up to 300 million. That gives them a sense of smell that's 10,000 to 100,000 times more powerful than ours. But it's not just about detecting food or other dogs. Dogs can literally smell how you feel. When you're scared, anxious, or excited, your body releases subtle chemical changes, stress hormones like cortisol or adrenaline. Your dog can pick up on those changes and know what you're feeling before you even say a word. That's why service dogs can alert people to panic attacks, seizures, or low blood sugar all through scent. Your unique scent is also deeply familiar to your dog. They know when you're home, when you've been around other animals, or even if you're not feeling well, all by sniffing your clothes or skin. Sound, a canine eavesdropper. Dogs have exceptional hearing. They can hear frequencies up to 65,000 Hz, compared to a human's limit of about 20,000 Hz. That means they hear things we can't even imagine: high-pitched tones, ultrasonic noises, distant footsteps, and subtle vocal inflections. But what makes their hearing so amazing isn't just the range, it's the interpretation. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to tone of voice. They can tell the difference between a happy good boy and a disappointed no, even if they don't understand the exact words. Studies have shown that dogs process human voices in similar ways to humans, recognizing emotional tone and associating it with meaning. Some dogs can learn up to 200 or more words, not just by the sound, but by how the word is said, how often it's repeated, and what it's connected to, like a leash, a treat, or a command. Sight. More than just what meets the eye. There's a myth that dogs only see in black and white. In reality, dogs see in color, just not the same way we do. They have dichromatic vision, meaning they see mostly blues and yellows, but struggle to distinguish reds and greens. While their color range is limited, their ability to detect movement is far superior to ours. Dogs can spot motion at great distances, even in low light, which comes from their ancestry as crepuscular hunters, most active at dawn and dusk. But what's really interesting is how dogs use their eyes to read humans. Dogs are one of the only non-primates that can understand human eye contact and gaze direction. If you look at an object, your dog will often look there too. If you're staring at them lovingly, they know it. If you're avoiding eye contact, they sense that as well. They don't just watch you, they read you. Your facial expressions, posture, body language, and even micro-expressions are signals that your dog is constantly interpreting. That's why when you frown, your dog might lower their head. Or, when you smile, their tail starts wagging like crazy, because to them, your face is a mood map. Touch, the unspoken bond. Touch is an essential part of how dogs connect, not just with each other, but with us. When you pet your dog, scratch their ears, or cuddle on the couch, You're doing more than showing affection, you're building a physical and emotional bond. Touch releases oxytocin in both you and your dog, the same hormone involved in love, trust, and bonding. It's why dogs love belly rubs, leaning against your legs, or even just placing a paw on your lap, and dogs are just as responsive to touch-based training. A gentle pat on the side or a light guiding hand is often more effective than vocal commands alone, especially for dogs that are deaf or easily distracted. Taste. Sensing more than flavor, while taste is the least developed of their senses, dogs still use it to understand their environment, including you. Dogs have about 1,700 taste buds compared to our 9,000, but they can still distinguish between sweet, salty, bitter, and sour. However, dogs often use taste in combination with smell to investigate. If they lick your hand or your face, they're gathering chemical data about where you've been, what you've eaten, or what you're feeling. The sixth sense, intuition and bonding. While not a traditional sense, many dog owners believe their dogs have a sixth sense. Stories of dogs predicting earthquakes, sensing illness, or reacting to a loved one's passing on, and often supported by scientific studies involving scent, sound, and observation. Dogs may not be psychic, but their intense connection to humans, combined with their superior sensory abilities, makes them seem like they can read your mind. In a way, they can by reading every movement, sound, and smell that comes off you. This deep, intuitive bond is what makes the human-dog relationship so special. Your dog doesn't just live with you, they understand you in ways you're only beginning to understand yourself. Dogs are far more than loyal companions. They are sensory geniuses, emotional mirrors, and intuitive partners who have evolved alongside us for thousands of years. They use every sense, smell, sight, sound, touch, and even taste to decode our moods, intentions, and behaviors. Your dog knows when you're happy, stressed, excited, or tired. They respond not just with tail wags and licks, but with a level of empathy that few animals can match. So the next time your dog leans in, looks up at you, or sniffs your clothes a little too intensely, remember they're not being weird. They're trying to understand you, the way only a dog can. That's the magic of the bond between humans and dogs. If you found this video fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more animal science, pet care, and behavior breakdowns only here on Animal Wonder.